to jump it up.
Cheyenne Walker-Kimbrough with some fancy footwork to the beat of the music right now. She's got a vibe going on here in D.C.
You can see a Caribbean gal when you see one.
But what Atlanta likes to do, they like to set up Ryan Howard like this. I mean, she has been fantastic for the Dream.
As Alicia Gray gets the first bucket.
Well, Alicia Gray had back-to-back more than 20 points a game, had a sluggish game in the last time out for Atlanta, a hot start early.
Ariel Atkins seeing one go down the hole. And you see our officials, Eric Bruton, Angelica Suffren, and Tim Green will be on the whistles as Gray.
She's a 43% shooter from range, so you've got to be able to close out. But that's what Tanisha Wright told us. She said, we're going to look to attack the second line of defense and force help-to-helper rotations from Washington.
Samuelson well off the mark on that three. Atkins in the corner, 10 on the shot clock. Gets it back out, cross court. Edwards, 4 seconds. Edwards in the paint. A little shimmy, gets that to drop.
With the little shimmy and the finish, nice and soft over the front of the rim against one of the best defenders in the league.
She has done that her entire career. Earlier than he would have liked and anyone around would have liked. Here's Hines Allen as she's into the ball game immediately with an impact off the bench.
8 points in the paint, 8 of their 11.
Shatori Walker-Kimbrough getting in the passing lane. Edwards, rim running, lays it up and in on the cross. Hines Allen now with it. Van Loo goes back to her on the roll. A great two-man game between the former Turkish teammates.
How about that? Get the job done, and she was anticipating being a player off the bench for the Mystics, but in the absence of Brittany Sykes now for the 5th game, she's been inserted.
Hillman in transition gets the lay-in for Atlanta, giving them back a 1-possession lead. Crystal Dangerfield and former Mystic Ariel Powers into the game for Atlanta. Here's Samuelson, the three, as she gets that to go. Melbourne running point out here with this bench unit along with Ariel Atkins. Edwards almost threw it away, gets it back off the tip, lays it up and in. Parker Tyus couldn't get that to go. Atkins controlling, surveying as she pushes tempo. Hines Allen rim running, lays it up again. Transition and a paint touch at the same time.
Cameron Brink and a bunch of the Sparks players were just on Jennifer Hudson's show today.
That was beautiful.
You know, like, when does that happen?
Absolutely, it was
so
wonderful.
It was great. That's a hugely creative. So this is what, again, a rising tide does. And to have 2 more teams and then to bring 2 more in after this, now we're really popular. We're getting a lot of calls.
And working with Larry Tannenbaum and the Kilmore Group to do that. So on behalf of girls in Canada, thank you.
This is good. I think, you know, we have Canadian players who are great right now in the league. You know, Bridget Carlton, Kia Nurse, Aaliyah Edwards out here.
Yes. Just to have that now for these pros, what has that felt like for you to hear from the players?
Well, this was something that I wanted since I came into the league, but we did not. Oh, wow. Like, there's no way I'd ever think I'd be the commissioner of the WNBA for sure. And just to see and the other 8-year-old, because I was playing basketball since I was 2 with 5 brothers in the backyard. Because my mantra this year for our my team is, the bold will win, everything must change. Because it's really important that we think about the W differently, because we have so much more engagement from a broader fan base.
Yes.
And it's different. And so,
I know Chrissy asked you about your 8-year-old self, but knowing that you wouldn't have thought you'd be the commissioner.
Current players who will retire by the time I'm ready to retire. But no, I'm thrilled to be leading at this time. And we still have some hard work to do. We have to get a few more expansion teams done, get collective bargaining done, get the media deal done. And when all of those really historic things get done, we're going to be on a great path.
Dangerfield. 3 seconds, puts it up. Charles and Austin fighting for the rebound. Charles kept it alive. Gray, the 3. She connects. On the kick, extra one to Charles. Van Loo got a piece of it. Saves it into the hands of Charles, though. You like the effort from Van Loo. Charles, step back, long 2. That one falls. Hillman in the corner left open. That one does not fall as Austin controls.
Let's see what they get early on in their offense.
It's a Steph Dolson three. Shakira Austin getting to the cup.
And again, just in motion action for the Mystics offensively has been great. High level of production and effectiveness for Atlanta.
Melvin whips it around to Samuelson. Extra one to Atkins. Gets it.
4 from 3 right now, made both of her free throws.
Samuelson on the bounce goes to Austin. Giving up a good. Falls off the front of the rim. Howard on the move.
Well, you applaud that effort by Austin right there. Just didn't get it to drop.
Jones saw a little bit of space as she lays it up and in.
3 of their last 4 defensive possessions have been stops.
Samuelson gets behind the defense again. This time she calls her own number.
As she should. That give and go rhythm.
Initiative that will begin June 1st to 13th, the Championship Commissioners Cup. So that is the charity that the Mystics organization has partnered with for the Commissioners Cup games.
Yeah, another thing that energy and enthusiasm, you love to see that. That's what we need. We're all a team out here.
Edwards, Atkins, gets that to go. There was a lot of poke the ball on the kick. Samuelson goes to Hines. Allen on the slip, does not go.
She shot it with the right hand on the left side, and I know she was trying to squeeze by the defender there, but she's got to finish with the left. Yikes.
Powers controlling the rebound. There's Howard. Over to Powers. Familiar with these rims as she laces that one home.
Here in D.C.
On the kick. Samuelson attacking, hangs, gets that to go.
Nicely done.
They go to Hillman on the kick. One more around the horn. Powers ends up with it. Melvin trying to disrupt. Powers jumper. That's another 3 for Ariel Powers.
For Powers on that one. And it was just that closeout and the ability of Atlanta to attack.
Hines Allen goes one way and spins between defenders.
Witnessed a very, very fired up head coach Eric Tebow. He went over to the team immediately and said, you're not defending well enough, not talking enough. If you want to win this game.
To tell them that, and you have to bring emotion to the table as well to your team, not just the tactical side of things. And they're right here at home. And now, again, tied with the dream. Landing space there on that shot by Shatori Walker-Kimbrough was very slim.
Atkins hanging. Gets another one of those to go.
Oh my.
Looked like one of those awkward trajectory off the rim as Parker Tyus gets that to go.
But it was very detailed, and they came up with the proper call.
Here's Howard. Getting to the hoop, has it blocked from Dolson. Coming up on 5 minutes to go here in the quarter.
Leah Edwards banging down in the paint.
Gray reading that, getting in the passing lane in transition, lays it up and in.
But they have 14 of their own, with Atlanta scoring 15 off.
Atkins off the pump fake, got Gray in the air. Off the inbound, here's Dolson. They go to Van Loo, the quick 3. High arcing 3 for Van Loo goes. 7 as the Dream will move to 3-2 on this early season. And the Mystics, unfortunately, will fall to 0-7.